folks, I'm back. It's me, Mahmood Chaudhry, aka the People's Coach, aka your host and speaker for today. Welcome back to more of my educational and motivational videos where I will be talking to you guys about so many different areas and aspects and subjects of life, coming from my own perspective and understanding and experience, and also some of the things I have learned from others along the way. Now check this out, people. In today's video, I want to talk to you guys about a disrespectful child. If you allow your child to be disrespectful to yourself, to the parents, then let me tell you something. It has no true value, no true respect for others out there. The time a child can disrespect his or her parents, then do you think that they're going to respect anyone else out there? How can a child respect someone who is meant to be their nearest loved one? They have little respect for them. How are they going to respect others out there? So therefore, you must be on point in terms of raising that child to the best of your abilities, teaching it good values, good morals, by, guess what? By you becoming correct, by you sorting yourself out, because it watches and it learns manners from you, and that's obvious. But how many of us out there watch our backs? How many of us parents watch our backs in terms of our behavior, our attitudes, what we say, what we do in front of our children? Because they are replicating what we do. They're watching how we deal with one another, how spouses deal with each other. They're watching that, they're learning that, and then all of a sudden, if you're being disrespectful to each other, then soon come that they're going to be disrespectful to you. Because that's what you've taught them. If you're wondering why is your child being so disrespectful, why is it being so naughty, then maybe, just maybe, you need to look at what you're doing. Because it's picked up this behavior, it's picked up its mannerisms from somewhere. Now my guess is this. My guess is it's picked up from you. Because whoever or wherever it spends most of its time, majority of its time, that is where it's going to pick up those skills. That's the place or the person is going to pick up its mannerisms. So therefore, you need to watch your back, all you parents out there. You wonder why that your child is so disrespectful, is so rude. Maybe, just maybe, you're like that yourself. Maybe you're so blinded that you're like that, but you blame your spouse. You don't take accountability. You're not responsible. You're just negligent. You don't want to own up to your mistakes. You don't want to own up to your bad behavior. You don't want to make amends. You don't want to correct things because you're too damn stubborn. But let me tell you something. It has its consequences. You not coming correct, you're going to suffer because your child is going to do that back to you. So that's why, for example, if your child always sees you swearing, screaming and shouting, what do you think it's going to do? Now these things are obvious that I'm pointing out. Everything's so obvious when it gets brought to your attention, but how many of us out there are taking heed? How many of us out there are taking the knowledge and implementing it? It's only far and few. Don't allow it to be left too late. Because when it gets to that threshold where they're in their adult years, it's going to be very hard for them to build up trust again in you. Now they're looking up at you. They're looking towards you for help, for guidance. And if you're giving them the wrong sort of advice, if you're showing them the wrong sort of actions and saying the wrong sort of things, then they're only going to copy you. And all of a sudden, because you've not given them time, you've not taught them good values, good morals, good manners. Manners, it always boils down to manners at the end of the day. If you've not shown them that, then they have no regards for many people out there whatsoever. They will go out harming so many people, whether it be mentally or physically or spiritually or emotionally or psychologically, because of the fact that they've learnt those mannerisms from you. So I'm just telling you a couple of things for your own reminder, just in case if you've forgotten. Let's come correct, let's be better, because it's within us. Otherwise we're doing injustice to our kids. So people, That's all I have to say. I hope that's been insightful. I hope that's given you something to think about. Until then, take care, stay strong, stay focused, and always live to learn to empower and inspire the lives of many as well as yourself. Bye for now.